Spaceys than he is versus Samus. I don't know.
Yeah, possible. Maybe he doesn't know the matchup at all.
Maybe.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
But my prediction right now is that he's probably going to beat Nils pretty solidly, as like we can see right now.
Yeah.
But then I think the Gothenburg is just going to throw in Zoller, and he's a Fox that's very, very good versus Puff. He knows the matchup very well.
And I feel like Scandinavia is one of the place in Europe that you can't find a buff, or it's really tough to do so.
Yeah, we don't have that many. We got like 3, I think, in like all of Sweden. And that was it.
That was super fast. Super duper fast.
Yeah, as expected. But
yeah.
Now we're probably going to see Zoller. Are we going to see Luigo? Are we going to see a
No
Puff
way.
Ditto?
No way!
No.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, at Phoenix Blue, group battle, a Puff
Oh, you can even
Ditto.
hear the boos from the crowd. Oh, when was the last time I commentated a Puff Ditto? This is going to be exciting.
So you just told me in all Sweden, you only got 3 Puff.
Yeah.
And on all those 3, they had to face right now.
It's just fate. That's what it is.
Crazy, okay.
That's really weird. I don't know why they go for this. They've probably played net play, and Luigo just feels comfortable or something.
And I feel like nobody knows the matchup, so I'd rather just throw out the other Puff, the only one that can understand the Puff.
Probably, yeah. It's like, yeah, no one else knows Puff. Like, at least you know how Puff works. Just try to win, I guess.
The thing is, where are they gonna go? Yoshi's or Dreamland?
If they go Dreamland, I'm... Okay, nice, fine.
Okay.
I should have expected this. Luigo never goes anywhere except for Battlefield. It's like the only stage he likes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's
That's
a
funny.
big fan of this stage. Oh, having a lot of fun right now.
So that's gonna be funny. So even if Luigo gets some opening, like it's just like letting the center to Puppmeister. It's not even trying to contest it, just making a wall.
Yeah, and there are like no combos in this matchup either. It's like back air to back air is like the longest combo you're gonna see. Maybe up air to rest or up tilt to rest at like 0%, but that's it. There literally aren't combos in this matchup.
Yeah. Maybe nair to rest also.
Yeah, if you're feeling brave, but also
Yeah.
keep in mind if you miss the rest, you're getting rested.
Yeah. But the thing is also like you need to catch the buff on the landing, like on the ground. And the buff on the ground is pretty rare.
That's true.
So nair rest won't happen.
Nah, it probably won't happen at all. So this is definitely like an interesting matchup, but not very exciting matchup.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest.
Thing is also, I feel like in some at a high person, the one above the other one might be in a not in a really great spot because they can fish for the up air.
That's true. That's true.
You can tell both of them are a bit shaky to get in there. Maybe we go a bit more. We go just a bit more, and Puppmeister goes a bit more in.
Yeah.
Okay, except for that forward smash. And I feel like that make that tiny difference, and that might make the difference at the end of the set.
Yeah, maybe.
Of the game.
But honestly, I would... Oh, just drilling each other's shields. I would expect Luigo, who is in the lead, to be better in the matchup, just because he's way more old school. Puppmeister's kind of new to the game, you know? He's like just a couple years old. And like Luigo's been playing since forever, so like he's probably just more well versed in the matchup. It's like since we don't have that many Puffs, and 2 out of the 3 Puffs in Sweden are from Gothenburg. So Luigo's probably played Rax, who's another Puff.
Ah, Raxabux, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I don't see where Puppmeister would get the Puff Ditto experience from. Maybe you just don't need it. Maybe it's just the person who spaces back air is better will win.
Probably.
I don't know. It's looking like it right now.
Okay, good, really good shield. Like where he positioned himself, forcing Puppmeister, like baiting Puppmeister and telling him, "Hey, you got an opportunity there," and nope. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, good dash attack on the back air. It's super fast. It's always caught some people by surprise, that dash attack.
Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of Puff's dash attack. It's like one of her coolest moves for sure. She just tackles you and you die. It hits real hard.
I feel like also like as Luigo is better, I feel at walling his opponent, which give him right now the upper end. I feel also he's really good at switching rhythm. Like the last back here to take the stock out of Pummeister was really nice because it was kinda the only one time that he go for it actually, that he really double jumped toward his opponent.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
he definitely took Pummeister by surprise.
But now we can see like Pummeister's definitely trying to chase a bit too much because you see Luigo do a couple of fade back airs on Pummeister's shield, and Pummeister's response is just to like try to chase after, like I want to catch you, just get over here. I gotta take back the lead. That's just not how you play this matchup. This matchup is all about being patient, all about spacing your back airs very carefully and just winning the raw hit neutral game.
I mean, we got 94 minutes, so we got time. We got
all
time.
day. We got all day.
Really nice up smash.
The up smash out of shield was very smart.
It's a really good option. You can't even break pressure from spaces. It's such a good option.
I've heard from like Brax told me that up smash out of shield is like really good in this matchup.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
It's easy to catch puffs like just drifting above you. And
oh la la!
Especially if they try to down air your shield, you can just up smash them.
Luigo is really good at finding those finishers.
Yeah.
Like that up air to force Pummeister.
No, why would you rest? He's gonna trade stock. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's just not worth the risk.
That's
I guess
sad.
He won by 1 stock, but if he didn't go for the rest, he could have won by 2. So it's like
I feel like he could have put that rest, but he didn't went for it in time. On time,
maybe.
So I do agree with him then. That wasn't worth it.
No, I feel like the percent was just too high. Maybe it's like I wouldn't have gone for that because like okay, like I said, he won by 1 stock, but he could have won by 2.
Yeah,
if he just kept playing, because he definitely won at the end. He definitely had the neutral game on lock.
And the other thing also, like, this is those kind of matchup where if you got the upper end in the neutral, it's so hard for the player behind to go back in the game.
That's not a comeback heavy matchup.
Definitely
not. Unless you hit a crazy rest, but that's like, it doesn't happen in that matchup.
Yeah.
And now we see Stacks, rank 1 in Skåne. Very good versus Puff because he plays versus Pummeister all the time. And like he almost never loses. So we're probably gonna see him just clean this up, and then it'll be interesting to see what Gothenburg has in response to Stacks.
That's a good thing.
Because what does Gothenburg have left? Gothenburg has they have Zoller, a Fox. They have.
Is he playing?
Zoller's playing, yeah. They have Zoller, they have Jerk, and Kanye West Coast, 2 Samuses.
Okay.
So all they have left is 1 Fox and 2 Samuses.
Okay, and last time Zoller and Stacks played together, it was pretty close actually. It was a DreamHack. Maybe not last time, but that last time I've seen them play.
I think that was the last time actually at DreamHack in pools.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was earlier close.
It was closer than expected.
Okay, that's
ouch, that's, yeah, get her out of here.
Yeah, just right away.
That's like the expected outcome of Zoller versus Stacks would definitely be for Zoller to just win.
Yeah.
Because he's like very much higher seeded.
Yeah.
And like supposed to be better. But Stacks, he's an up and comer for sure. He's getting way better all the time, and you shouldn't sleep on Stacks. You should never sleep on Stacks.
He's definitely gonna be a threat in the future.
Yeah, and here we see Jerk, the old school legend who recently made a comeback.
Yeah.
You probably know about this dude.
Yeah. I've met him once at Beast 5, so yeah, I've heard a lot about him. And the thing is, I think this is not a good idea.
You don't think so?
No, because I know Stacks got experience against AD. Like I know.
On net play and stuff.
Yeah. And is used to that kind of Samus. And I know Jerk is in the branch of the AD style in a way much defensive way.
Yeah, he's
really
super defensive. He is.
So I'm not sure that can be a good idea against Stacks because he knows how to play around it.
Yeah. But I just think it's hilarious that we can't even see Jerk in the camera because he always sits so far away. He's like, you guys can't see it, but he's like a couple meters behind Stacks.
He's like in the crowd actually.
Yeah, he's literally sitting in the crowd playing because he wants to sit as far away from the TV as possible. He always does this at locals too. It's just weird.
Okay, so we're gonna see maybe Jerk gonna found some great stuff against Stax.
Yeah, I know Jerk plays all the time now. Ever since he made his comeback, he plays net play 24/7. It's like all he does.
Okay.
So
yeah,
he's definitely getting better.
I've seen his name in tons of different net play tournaments actually.
Yeah, he enters the EU Grandmaster tournaments every Wednesday. He enters the Spillenuen Nordic Melee Net Play Weeklies every Monday. He plays on Smash Ladder a lot. He plays in the Grandmaster Discord a lot. He's like definitely a very active player, but still couldn't clean up the edge guard.
Yeah, it was a bit slow on that edge guard. That was really weird actually.
Wouldn't just up tilt cover everything there?
Yeah, I could have been the situation.
It's like I'm not a Samus. Ooh, that was kind of cute.
That was sexy for sure.
It's like I'm not a Samus player. I feel like when he went for the F smash there, I would have just up tilted.
Yeah, I feel like Stax could have go straight for upward, but even then, afterward is still a read on how he's gonna drift.
Yeah.
After the straight upward up B. So yeah, I do agree. Up tilt would have been really nice, but you can take it. So
that was a good call out. So Jerk actually, he's keeping it close.
Yeah, and the thing is also, he's way better, and like last time I've met him and seen play, he's definitely way better at switching rhythm.
Yeah,
he's
done better.
Used to see him just getting back and back and back and making just defensive move.
Yeah.
But there sometimes just go for it.
He definitely was a Mega Man boss for the longest time. He did two things. He had 2 mix-ups, and that's all he had for like the longest time. But recently he started like straying away from that a bit. And that's what you need to do if you want to get really good.
True.
And this guy, he's definitely on a mission. He definitely wants to be better than Dady. He tells me daily that his goal is to surpass Dady.
Okay, cool. But the thing is, as I said, just Stax is really good in that matchup. He's really good. Yeah, I know he gets frustrated by the matchup by the time, and he was like, no, I just want to beat the Samus.
I mean, almost everyone in Sweden are kind of frustrated in the Samus matchup. Ooh! Up tilt? Yeah, that's it. That was nice. Okay. Just cleans it up. But no, everyone in Sweden is kind of frustrated with the Samus matchup because Dady's just beating all of us. So it's not so much Samus, it's more Dady. It's just a problem. Ooh, another back air. Nice DI by Stax, not getting hit by the second back air there. Or maybe it was just the percentage, I don't know. I think it was some pretty good DI.
Jack is really good at keeping control of the stage though.
Yeah.
Like those kind of stuff, like it can be frustrating. Like just for once get hit, he still go back right away, right after, just pushed him. But now Stax get the momentum there, that can be really dangerous for Jerk.
Yeah, Stax is definitely coming back right now. He's taking the lead back and taking control of the neutral game. But is it gonna matter though?
He was afraid. He was afraid by the missiles. He was sure it was gonna get hit by the missiles. I feel so. Just make that DI upward. Like that was definitely an angle for the surviving DI.
Yeah, for sure. He was so scared. Oh, this could be it. It's huge. Oh, nice air dodge, honestly. But it would be so huge if Jerk takes this stock without losing his second to last stock.
Yeah. Oh,
this just could be it.
Stax
is that it?
Losing patience right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Seriously, good shit by Jerk. That was unexpected, to say the least.
Well, it was just like staying on the ground and just whiff punishing at the end. Like Stax just, he went for it. He just like whiff dash back, punish, whiff dash back, punish, whiff dash back, punish, whiff dash back, punish.
I'm just surprised because like I said before, Stax is literally #1 in Skåne. And Jerk, he's like very far from being #1 in Skåne. Or in Gothenburg.
Well, I really feel like, you know, as he's an experienced player and really defensive one, now he knows how to switch his rhythm, you know. So he switches rhythm and he just take out Stax from his comfort zone.
Yeah.
And just like, you never know when I'm gonna attack and when I'm gonna be on defense. So he just tilted, you know, that tiniest, the tiny part of the brain of Stax, just tilted it, and at that moment he went back to fundamentals.
Yeah.
Like being defensive as hell and just stopping everything.
That's a good analysis. I'm about it. And now we see the same counter pick as they pulled out in winners. They pulled out Vidde, the Peach main that used to be a Sheik main, and this is, I know Jerk hates this matchup.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, I know a lot of Samuses do.
Yeah, tons of Samus does that.
How do you feel about it?
I feel the same way as Dady. We talked a bit about that. And we feel like this is a tough matchup but it's definitely a doable matchup.
Yeah, it's like far from impossible.
Exactly. Like compared to other Samus, like for instance, I know Hugs definitely consider that matchup for like one of the hardest, if I'm not mistaken. Like he consider like he's saying like 2 out of the 6 stage, maybe 2 or 3 are for Peach 100% of the time.
Okay.
Like Peach got 2 win like for sure. 2 win guaranteed. So it's tough to say. It's tough to say, but I would say it's not that.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like one thing that must be really annoying is that if both players just camp each other, which they're gonna do, because it's not a punish heavy matchup, so they're gonna stay away from each other and throw a lot of projectiles. But if both players do that, Peach is gonna get a Stitch eventually. I mean, it's gonna happen. If you're playing a best of 5, Peach Samus, you might be doing fine with just spacing out aerials and projectiles, but as soon as she pulls that Stitch, you're done for.
The thing is, in fact, I feel like Samus get the upper end on the projectile, like really get it, but Peach get the upper end on the aggression, on the opening.
I can see that.
But Samus is faster on the platform, but Peach gets a better control out of the platform. And this those kind of tiniest of thing that lead them to just like look for an opening that can be long sometimes.
Yeah.
And as you said, that's just gonna be 1 hit or 1 hit. But also, even if Peach gets her Stitch face, Samus get the charge shot, and that is a huge game changing that matchup. I feel because it's definitely something that Samus can use to just take out a stock faster than Peach can do.
That's very true, and it's also it can be hard for Peach to get around it if you're shooting her when she's in the air. Like that duck hunt snipe kind of short shot. It can be hard to get around.
Definitely, because she got a terrible double jump, and when you just float, you just stay straight, straight on the line. And with all the missiles, Samus can definitely control a bit how the Peach gonna move.
And if Peach air dodges, you could just chase her down and maybe forward smash or like nair or something. So like even the air dodge isn't very safe.
Exactly.
But regarding like the missiles, ooh, that's it though. Yeah, that's it. But I feel like can Peach just like back air through the missiles really well?
That's the thing also. But if she back air, the other thing I feel like Peach get the upper end on the aggression, but on close combat, I feel like the one that get the upper end is the one that acts in second. So if you're close enough and force the Peach to do an aerial to defend on your missiles, then you can do something about it. Just play around it.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that.
It's still tough to do. It really depends on how Peach gonna float. Because sometimes if she's floating like a bit above, you know, she can just, and you need to shoot that missiles to force her to do something. She can just bear and then letting herself float down while bearing, so still stopping you, pushing you away. Even the same for a thier or a nair.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense. That makes sense.
But if you do that too much early, Samus can still crouch, cancel it, and then punish her afterwards.
Yeah, of course. Do you know what just happened?
No.
The GameCube crashed.
Oh, that's why we're back on.
That's why our beautiful faces are on here. It's just sad. Disk error, whatever. You know, we've all seen the message. We've all had the nightmares.
Dun, dun, dun. The worst one.
Yeah, like, fortunately, it didn't happen during a game.
That is true. That is true.
And consider ourselves lucky about that.
But yeah, that matchup is still a long and intense matchup. But I feel like all those mix-ups in that matchup are really interesting. Because you can't be too defensive, because at some point one gonna get the upper end. You can't go always in, because the other one gonna get the upper end. So you need to switch in between, really look forward. To make the mistakes from the other. Yeah,
that makes sense. I can see it. It's like one of those matchups that I like literally never played. I think. So I don't play Peach. I don't play Samus. It's like I haven't even thought about the matchup that much. It's like I've seen it once or twice. I was like, oh, this seems pretty rough for Samus.
Well, to be honest, you make me think about the matchup also, because I don't play it that much either. We don't have any Peach in France.
Oh,
so
like none at all.
Sorry, what?
Like none at all. Like
not at all. No, we got some. Like.
But like on the upper level of play?
No, not at all. Like only secondaries.
That's wild. That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
That's the worst part about living in regions that aren't like a bunch of players. There's always going to be that one character that you don't have.
we don't have any Sheik, we don't have any Peach.
I feel like Gothenburg is like kind of the same thing. We have Armada, but he doesn't go to local, so we don't have a Peach, and we don't have a Marth, and we don't have a Sheik because Android doesn't attend. We don't. It's like there's so many characters that we just don't have, so we don't get the experience.
True. But even then, like in Armada case, I feel like even if he's here or not, that won't change anything because it's that good and so far away.
True.
It just like you're gonna get bumped. Like whatsoever, and you won't learn much.
That's a good point, actually.
At least you can ask question and have answer. When you face a lower pitch,
yeah,
you still not have to discover all the matchups like in tournaments.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, like Armada is definitely a good teacher, so playing with him helps a lot.
True, true.
It really does, because he's very. He's like, he always calls out the habits that you had no idea that you had. It's like. I analyze my own VODs, and I think I've got a pretty good grasp of my own habits. Then I play Armada, he's like, you do this and this and this and this every single time. It's like, come on. How could I not know this? How could I not see it? And you see it in like 5 minutes. How can you be this good?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like last time I played with him, it was exactly that. Like we never played. We played like a couple of matches, and on the second game, just in the middle, it just like, as you said.
Yeah,
just said like just do that more and more and blah, 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 and you're just like, already, man?
Yeah, it's like, it's been 5 minutes. How do you know this? How could you already know? It's not possible.
It's even if you just know everything on your life just because of those matches.
Yeah, he's nuts. And now we see, ooh, look at that little text next to Zolar's name. It's one of his first, I think, maybe not one of his first, but I don't think he's played many tournaments under the Black Sun banner.
No.
But it's a sponsor of his. Same sponsor as Dady has.
Exactly.
They take care of him.
That's cool. That's really cool. Like, I think they played Valhalla under that tag.
Yeah, they definitely did.
And now they're also teaming together, which is really cool.
They do. And they're really good in teams.
They are.
They are. They're really good.
So, also, really smart thing, like throwing out Zolar there. Because Zolar is madman against Peach.
He's really good in this matchup. We saw that at Valhalla Cruise when he went in versus Triff and just made it happen.
That was crazy.
He played so well there. It was actually nuts. But like, speaking of playing Armada, this is someone with a bunch of Armada experience, and he knows this matchup. Armada's told him some stuff.
Definitely.
But then again, Vida keeping it close right now. It's not looking terrible.
True.
That's terrible though.
At some point you find a jab, you find the up smash, and that's it, man.
And that hurts. That's like one of the most, gotta be one of the most frustrating things about this matchup. Being so afraid of jab. So it's just like jab up smash could kill you so early. Especially on this stage if you get like the transformations and shit. Ooh, this is scary for both players. No, he's gonna infinite him. Oh no!
I missed it!
He messes up. Down smash. Another down smash.
And another one.
No, this is the infinite. He's gonna just wave shine.
We're back.
Wave shine, come on. No, that's it. Ooh.
Could have been so sexy if you found the second one.
Would have been cool. I don't know why he doesn't just play it safe and just wave shine down into like up smash or something.
I don't know. This is crew, man. When you're in crew, you won't style.
True, true. This is where the styling happens. Oh my god, that was just dumb.
Come on!
Come on, Zolar. Leave him alone.
He's just sliding and dancing with the Peach, man. Oh no!
Oh my god, this is looking so rough for Vida. It looks so good. It looks like promising at the first stock. Now it's just like atrocious. And that's it. That's gonna be it. He's going for the infinite.
Look at that tiny smirk of Zolar. Just starting to smile a bit like, yeah.
Look at that Zolar face. He's going for the infinite when he could just end it. Just end it! Come on, Zolar. Stop playing with your food. And that's it. He listened to it.
Yeah, I was waiting for the jab now.
And now, Gothenburg are up 7 stocks to 4. Skåne got 1 player left, and that's they're literally the worst player in the crew, Fatloman. This is kind of rough.
That's gonna be. I'm behind making fun of Zolar, like pressing buttons and stuff.
What are you doing? Why are you not just cleaning it up? I'm glad to see Humpe finally arrived. He should have been in the Stockholm crew, but he arrived too late, so he wasn't.
That's the strength of a player when you're lived in different cities. You can be in any crews.
Yeah.
So which is the better one? This one, I'll be there. Which needs a player?
Yeah.
I'll be in this one.
That's what we did this time, because like Humpa played for Gothenburg last time we played in crews, Gothenburg versus Stockholm, and they just said like, you got him last time, we'll take him this time. But then he didn't show up, so they probably still have him for the next tournament.
For sure. They get that card.
Yeah.
That Humpa card.
This is a matchup that Zoller has been labbing a lot, because he used to struggle in this matchup so bad.
Okay.
It didn't beat KLW in a million years. It took, like, he could never beat KLW, he could never beat Humpa. He struggled so much with both those players. And he's just been labbing so much. He just really wants to beat the Falcos.
Okay.
So I think this is the matchup that he thinks about the most, that he tries to improve on the most.
Okay.
He's definitely made it better for himself. He has beaten KLW at least once. He's beaten Humpa some, like, not a lot, but he's done it.
Okay.
So like he's getting better at it, but it's also like I feel like Zoller has a slight Falco problem.
It's funny because I feel like all the Foxes get at some point a Falco problem.
Yeah.
All of them.
They really do.
Like it's crazy.
I think like they're just not, a lot of them are used to being outranged by almost the same moves, you know? It's like a lot of Foxes struggle with Falco's up tilt, and a lot of them struggle like that, and a lot of them struggle with the back air. So it's like, it could be kind of gimmicky at times, like a little cheesy, because a lot of Falcos will just spam it. That was good. A lot of Falcos spam back airs and up tilts versus Foxes. But it's definitely not working versus Zoller anymore. He knows how to get around that shit now.
Okay.
Oh, it's just the forward airing after the shine? Don't know what he's trying to do, but it's definitely not that.
Yeah, once again, the up tilts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's something like that matchup is also like forcing the Fox to approach to suddenly stop him. Which is
nice. That was cute. That was real cute.
Which is one of the most frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah.
Thinking you get the opportunity and suddenly getting